Hello, this is Russ Edgar and welcome to the site. I want to show you the progress we're making on installing the array. I'm inside the building we call the dollhouse, and as you can see in the corner here, I have fireproofed that as best I can. I have 3 batteries that are in a previous video, and we have our 12,000 XP, which was also in a previous video. What I've done, we have 2 switches that are going to control 2 lines that are coming in, and here are the lines. I made this yesterday. I mounted the Encore 8 AWG. Also, if you can see, I have a monoprice Cat 6 cable that I pulled with it also. You can see it going out. And then I have a 12 gauge extension cable, 100 foot of it, and it actually goes around the building and actually plugs into a plug-in over there. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to dismantle this and cut those cables and connect those cables to the XP. One of the cables carries 2 strings of 8 panels, and the other cable carries 6 panels that are 1 string. The panels are 440s. I am using Encore marine grade cabling. It's a 10 copper. The roll is 100 feet. I have always, or tried to always use Encore brand. I think they make wonderful stuff. When I started rolling it out, I labeled the cables. One of them is red and one of them is no label. And I'll swing around. And I actually marked the cable with a red tape. That tells me that that's going to the 2 strings of 8 panels each. The other one with no marking is simply going to be handling the 1 string. All right, I've stripped off part of the wire to the double array wire, and I'm going to show you why I have yellow instead of black. If you'll see the disclaimer here, this is safety wire. They think that Encore thinks and recommends that yellow wire as the negative, because black is the standard in AC hot. So you don't want to get it in your mind and make the wrong decision on what to touch and what to cut. So in this case, the yellow wire is the negative wire that is not hot. All right, we made a little progress. As you see, the Cat 6 cable has come in, and I cut it and just wrapped it around the 120, which is the yellow one. It's actually hot. Then I'll swing over, and you see I numbered them. That's the one with 2 on it, and that's number 1 on it. We've got switches hooked up. They're on, off, OFF. I'll come up so you can see. Now I believe I've got it wired correctly here, but I've got to go check. The manual does not show exactly the way I've done it. If you look carefully, I've done it on PV1 and PV1 plus and PV1 minus, but there are 2 PV1s, 1 and minus. So I put it on the first one in each one. This should only have 2 MPPTs, not 4. So back out. It's ready to go. I'm going to go out now with a few tools and hook it up at the array. I'm out at the array. I've got a homemade combiner box here. Everything seems to be hooked up. I'll put a meter on it after I get finished and make sure everything is hunky-dory. Thank you for being with me. I'm going to close this video today. I really appreciate you watching it, and I'll see you next time.